July 1st, 1995. As legends come to pass and myths are exchanged, so should the history of Magic the Gathering be recorded into the unique expansion, Chronicles. With a small pool of spells available, planeswalkers around the globe sought to get a hold of ancient and powerful arcana such as Blood Moon, City of Brass, and Concordant Crossroads. In addition, fan-favorite but difficult-to-acquire cards were also reissued, including the collection of infamous Elder Dragons. Will our filthy casuals manage to chronicle their progress, or will they be left in the scrapbook?
Ha! You thought this would be a serious dive into Magic's insane backlog of iconic sets, alongside 2 professional players? This isn't anything close, but if you want to watch 2 clowns who started the game after the borders changed from this to this, then look no further. Join us as we open packs from each set, moving in chronological order, expanding our ever-growing collection and, of course, trying to one-up each other each episode. We aren't the power gamers racking up wins at your local game store. We're just a couple of filthy casuals, and this is our progression series. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. My name is Kieran.
My name is Colin.
And we are...
Filthy Casuals.
Where we are super excited to be opening a reprint set for our brain and minds. Yeah, that's right. We are going into Chronicles today after the excitement of Ice Age, after the excitement of Lang Gang picking up a second win. Colin, I'm gonna go three win streak. That is the goal today.
It's getting a little out of control. We might have to pull out some of the bigger guns.
Library of Alexandria, bring me strength!
Oh my god. That card is actually killing me.
Today's Chronicles, 116 cards, pretty small set, and all reprints. So we got cards from Arabian Nights, cards from Legends, Antiquities. It's going to be a lot of familiar cards. We've got reprints like Blood Moon, City of Brass, the OG 3-colored Elder Dragons, other cards that are cool and fun and good to get into our collection. We have Urza lands. Colin, you can finish your collection of Urzatron.
Claw my way back into it.
Before it inevitably gets banned at some point in the future.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it won't be with this library looming over our heads. But
yeah, no, I'm curious. I'm still waiting for more card draw. Unfortunately, this set doesn't seem like it has a ton.
That's true. But you did get that Brain Geyser. Where's the Brain Geyser?
For some reason, I can't draw it to save my life.
People want to know where the Brain Geyser is called. Stop hiding it. Also, as you can tell, I'm back home. After a lovely vacation / it wasn't really a vacation, but a lovely period of time, spending time with the OG Lang Gang. And I'm back. I'm ready.
Getting back to your roots for a bit.
That's right. Unlocking the secrets of dark magic.
Oof.
Yeah. But we are going to start reading some of your comments from our last episode. First comment is from Arcadian de Varesny. I probably butchered that. Arcadian de Varesny. I don't know. I'm terrible. I don't know if this sounds vaguely French. D-E, I want to say. You know what, Arcadian?
Those are 2 letters.
Those are 2 letters that go together.
D-E, yeah.
Arcadian, let me know. Is your name French? Is it Italian? Is it some other mystical European language, or is it not in Europe at all? And I'm making an ass of myself. You let us know in the comments. But I put it on screen. I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's quite a mouthful. But Arcadian goes through basically explaining what Chronicles is. Explains a little bit about the reserve list, which is was a byproduct of this set because Wizards of the Coast reprinted a bunch of cards that collectors were, holding on to, and they weren't happy about seeing those cards reprinted again. And so it kind of shook Wizards, and they had a bit of a knee-jerk reaction and ended up creating the reserve list, which is a list of cards that basically Wizards of the Coast has said they will never print again. So that includes cards like Black Lotus, the Power 9, but also a lot of old cards that just nobody plays with, but they're just collector items because of their age. So a lot of cards from Legends, Antiquities, I believe, stuff like that, Arabian Nights.
Yeah,
So
it's kind of curious to think about Magic. Like, there's like a game, but it's also like an economy to some extent.
that's true, yeah.
And like Wizards really does control it. Like, I mean, what's really stopping them from even
But
getting
Colin,
into the reserve list one day?
they don't pay attention to the secondary market. That's what I was told.
Ooh.
We're a corporate-friendly YouTube channel.
Ooh. Ha
Ha ha ha ha.
Please sponsor us.
Please
Ha ha.
sponsor, yes. Spoiler cards for future, yes.
Yeah. If you want us to introduce a new set, let us know.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
But thank you, Arcadian, for leaving that thoughtful message. I love reading your guys' message, especially when you put work into them and you're like do the research, you're explaining things. It's really nice to just bite into it. And I don't know, that's a terrible way to put it. Those juicy comments. Num 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 num.
Really, it just makes us have to think less.
That's right.
But also probably makes us think more by having them there.
And also, if you want to go into the comment section, we have one of the best ones that I've seen so far. I mean, we don't have a ton of comments because we don't have like a ton of viewership, but the viewership we do have is very, very good. So dive in those comments, you won't regret it. And if you haven't joined us yet, well, you know, Filthy Casuals, always looking for more casuals that are filthy. So, you know, you might want to just tap around randomly on your screen until buttons are pressed.
Wow, that's the biggest reach I've heard so far, but I appreciate it.
I'll get there somehow. Yeah, like the reserve list, I have to be careful about my words. But our second comment comes from Charlie, and he says, "Cabal leader checking in." Wait, I don't remember this comment. Call our game will be Alright, we are not going to go over the set because it's all reprints. And with reprint sets, we usually just open them up and have fun looking at cards we've seen before. So Colin has a Wheel of Fortune in Ice Age.
Yep, it's a good one.
Gotta get those Tor Giants.
That's honestly, if I get 2 wild cards, it's tempting.
We'll see how dedicated he is to
restore the balance, you know.
Yeah, we'll see how dedicated you are to your cause.
Or if I just pick up some packs, who knows? Maybe I'll get 2 playsets worth.
Could be,
Yeah.
but
You never know.
Colin's got his Wheel of Fortune with. This is like our third take of this. Colin's got his Wheel of Fortune with Ice Age. He's got Woobrig's Wheel, and this is awful. And then we're gonna open packs and open Chronicles, and we're gonna chronicle the cards that we get. So we'll see you guys on the other side of that terrible joke.
Wow, we pulled it together. All right, so we're here at the Wheel of Fortune. Kieran has already kind of pointed out the obvious in that we could get some spicy Tor Giants, and there's kind of 2 sides to the Magic game. There's the competitive side and there's the side where you gotta believe. A good friend of mine once said, you just gotta believe. So we'll see if we can get there. Even just getting 1 more Tor Giant would be nice, because then we'd have 2, because we only got 1 during the pack openings. But let's spin and, you know, we'll see what we get and we can go from there. Couple clicks. We got 3 packs. So that's kind of unfortunate because nothing is guaranteed now. But, you know, we'll see what we get. Maybe we can wrap up some more play sets of things. Get closer to, I don't know, some like, what? There's more of those 1-drops that can make you draw, which might help because I'm really suffering in that draw game. I don't know. We'll just open them up and see. All right, so 3 Ice Age boosters. We're just gonna hop right into it. Generate those cards, and I'm gonna sort by rarity so my brain doesn't hurt. Ooh, interesting. I mean, that's not a terrible Hallowed Ground card. The rest, nothing super spicy. Foxfire, Dire Wolves, you know. First pack, not great. Interesting. Okay, we got Mystic Remora. Okay, pack 2 is interesting. We've got Mudslide, which is some basically anti-ground tech. We got another Mystic Remora, so we almost have a full playset of those, which is kind of nuts. Definitely slows Kieran down. We got Fintorn Elves as well, which is pretty good. Again, nothing too crazy. Got another Flare, which is cool. Last pack here. Ooh, we got a mudslide again. So now we've got 2 mudslides. That's interesting. And we got a Tor Giant. So, you know, we didn't lose it. We got our 1. So maybe in some ways this is better than if we got a rare, because we got a bunch of other cards as well. But yeah, Aggression, another interesting one. It's not terrible. It's not great. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay, Team Lang Gang. We're on our way to a 3-win win streak. It hasn't happened so far. It's been such a back and forth between us, which admittedly is kind of cool. I like the fact that we're back and forth. None of us kind of getting the advantage over the other. That's fun, but it's time to put Colin in his place. 3 wins, that's what we're aiming for today. And do we continue our mono-colored tradition? We did mono blue in episode 1, we did mono black in episode 2, and episode 3, who's to say? We could do mono red, mono white, mono green. I don't know, could be fun. Well, we're gonna let the wheel decide. I think if we get red or green, I'm leaning towards a channel fireball deck because we haven't done that yet, and I really would like to. But if we get white, maybe we do a mono white deck. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to expect. So let's give this wheel a spin and see what we get. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Okay, blue. This is going to be the big decision now. Do we go back to our mono blue Tron strategy that we did in episode 1 at this point? Or do we try to mix it up and do something different? We have a win with the mono blue Tron deck. I'm going to have to see what we've gotten in blue in the last set in Ice Age and what we get in Chronicles. And that might drive our decision. I like to play with the new cards. I like to mix it up. But once we find a strategy that kind of works, I do like the idea of a meta developing as well. So we'll see what we come up with and we'll see what we open. But let's jump into the pack openings first and see what we can pull. We're going to get that 3-win win streak.
All right, okay, we're back to the wheels. We're spinning for colors. I think at this point, I'm not really sure what I want. Those libraries of Alexandria, I need to find a way to deal with them. So hopefully I can spin into a color that I need, but I think I need to do a bit of soul searching for creating the deck for this episode. So yeah, I'm at the whims of the wheel. Hopefully we get something that's good. Let's give it a shot. See what fate has in store, and hopefully it has some way to keep up with card advantage of Kieran. White's a color. No Swords to Plowshares. I don't really have a lot of good white cards, so I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll open some gas. Got some interesting white in our Wheel of Fortune packs. But yeah, let's hop right into it, see what we can get.
All right, we are in Chronicles Reprint City, 116 cards. Don't have to worry about it too much. Not like Ice Age with its massive 300 plus card pool. It's 116 cards. Let's see if we can pull Blood Moon. Let's see if we can pull some of the Elder Dragons, and there's probably some other cards in there that I'm missing. So we're gonna jump in with 18 packs. I think there's 12 cards per pack, which is another weird oddity for this set. But we're gonna generate these and let's see what we get. All right, pack 1. All right, this is actually kind of a cool pack. We got an Abu Jafar, which I like. We got a Boomerang, which is very cool. We've seen this before. We've got Remove Soul, though I think we might have a playset already. And we got an Ashnod's Altar, which is a really strong tech piece for sacrifice decks. Basically, you pay 0 and you sacrifice a creature to add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool. So if you have a deck that really cares about sacrificing your own creatures, that's actually pretty cool.
All right, Chronicles, sort by rarity, so brain doesn't hurt. Stalker, Urza's Power Plant right off the bat, not a bad card. Boomerang, also good. Goblin Shrines, love to see them. Literally no white cards though. Also, there's only 10 cards in these packs, so interesting. We'll see where it goes.
Next pack. What the heck? What in the heck? Okay. Flash Flood, kind of cool. Our rare is Ayesha Taneka. 2 whites, 2 blues for a 2/2 banding, and we're not looking at that anymore.
Hopping into the next one here. Ooh, Abu Jafar is not a bad white card. Interesting. We could maybe do some tricolor shenanigans. But cards like this really make me want to give it a shot. I don't know if it'll be any good, like at all, but you know, we can always find out, get back into teching. Also, I love this card. The any damage up target creature for the rest of the turn is reduced to 0. Not great, but I love the art on it. Very metal.
Next pack. Oh no, really? Ayesha Tanaka, I'm sorry I made fun of your banding. No, please go away. This pack is pretty meh. You know, Ashnod's Transmogrant is actually kind of cool. It turns creatures into artifact creatures. So that's pretty neat. That's a pretty unique effect, and I'm sure there is some use for that. But otherwise, this pack is pretty poo-poo.
Interesting. Hell's Caretaker is an interesting card. Same with Witch Hunter, deals 1 damage to target player, pay 3, return target creature any opponent controls to its owner's hand. So we are getting some white. That's good to see. Other cards in this deck, Balgrats, remove soul. Not terrible. I'm pretty happy so far with what we're getting.
All right, we're getting about halfway through, and we get Arcades Sabbath. Very cool. All right, so Arcades Sabbath, one of the original Elder Dragons. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't think we're in the realm of playing a tricolor deck yet. I still think it's a little trepidatious to go in that direction, but Arcades Sabbath probably has one of the coolest names out of all the Elder Dragons for sure.
Pack not super stellar. Mountain Yetis are kind of basically hill giants, but slightly better. Seems to be a theme. But you know, red, always a Yeti boy. I appreciate my Yetis. Interesting. Angelic Voices. Not a bad white card if we go mono white. Where's this power plant? Okay, so we're starting to catch up on the lands, which is kind of nice. Puts a little bit more pressure on Kieran, but I still think, you know, he's got like a full playset at this point, so it's kind of terrifying.
All right, next pack, we got another Stang. You know, he's not a terrible legendary. He's 6 mana for a 3/4, and when he enters the battlefield, you can basically get to clone him, but then when either of them die, the other one dies. So you basically get 2 3/4 bodies for 6 mana, and having 2 of them is actually not the worst. I don't hate that.
Oh my god, Arcades Sabbath. I almost want to try to play him. Like, it's kind of a ridiculous card. Like, oh my gosh, that's like what, 6-8 mana for a 7/7 flyer as long as their creatures are not attacking and untapped. They get +0/+2. During my upkeep, I can bury him. Basically, he has an upkeep cost of 3, but like if I have 7 mana, chances are that's okay. This is getting back into the freaking God, what was that card called? The big green guy. Can't believe I'm Force of Nature. Force of Nature, of course. It's like Force of Nature, but like the upside is probably better. I mean, getting all the colors is always a pain. But another Tobias. Tobias, join the cult. One of us.
All right, we're coming up on the last third of this opening, and we hit a Blood Moon! Okay, very cool, very cool. I am quite happy about this. We hit 1 Blood Moon, I believe, before. I believe we have 1. We might have 2. I'm not going to get my hopes up, though. We'll just assume I have 1. Now we have 2 Blood Moon. Great card later when lands start to become an issue. I'm guessing Colin would love to see Blood Moon, as it would shut down my Library of Alexandria. So let's hope that he doesn't open any. But picking one of these up, I'm not going to say no. One of the better rares in the set.
Oh my god, I got another one. I think it just might have to happen for the meme at this point. Playing 3 colors is terrifying. And the nice thing is, like, white and blue, we have some multicolored lands. Interesting. The real question is, will Kieran see it coming? Probably not. But the other real question is, can it be Library of Alexandria? I can't do the fan base dirty and throw a game just because I want to play big creatures. Although that is maybe the most Colin thing that could possibly happen.
All right, we're getting into the last few packs here. Can we get something good? Okay, Safe Haven. Another Ashnod's Altar. That's actually really big. I actually think this is the best card in this pack for sure, other than the hilariously arted up Yeti. Ashnod's Altar is a super cool card. Glad to have 2 copies of it. Safe Haven also kind of interesting. You're able to steal away your creatures and exile them to keep them safe. So I don't mind that as well.
What is happening? I have 3. What is going on? This is ridiculous. Oh my god, okay, it's gonna happen. Like, there's no way it can't happen now. We're even getting like other weird legends that are like multicolored as well. More versus power plants, great, cool, whatever. But this is ridiculous. 3 Arcades, it just needs to happen. There's like, sure, Kieran will have kill spells probably, or counter spells, or whatever, but like 3 of them, he can't possibly stop all of that.
All right, can we bring home something crazy? Let's see. Oh no! Oh, I shouldn't have made the fun of that card. Banding! Banding! They can't even band with themselves because they're legendary! Ah! Alright. Ayesha Tanaka. I see you. I see you, you agent of Colin. She's probably one of those Colin cult, whatever they were calling themselves these days. Those fiendish organizations that I've been hearing so much about. Yeah, not too happy about this one.
Interesting. We got a Sphinx. There's not a lot of Sphinxes in these sets. I guess it's like interesting if you can somehow see what's on top of your library, or you could start to try to mill someone else's deck. Another Abu Jafar, which is cool. It's interesting because it's like early defense, I guess. It's like little Death Touch bombs. Who knows? I mean, maybe. I think we have like 3 of them now, with the ones we had before. Oh, Tormod's Crypt. That is amazing to see, actually. This pack got a lot better. Kieran got lots of Tormod's Clips in this previous opening, so it's nice to have some like anti-graveyard tech coming in as well.
All right, this is maybe the last pack. I'm not 100% sure here. Let's dive into it. Ooh, okay. Very cool. So this is kind of a cool card. Rubinia Soulsinger. 5 mana for a 2/3. You may choose not to untap her during your untap phase. Tap her, gain control of target creature, lose control of target creature if she leaves play, if you lose control. This is very similar to another card called Mariek di Berit, which I believe came out in Ice Age, and we didn't really highlight, but it's a very similar effect. So, except she was in Esper colors, blue, black, white, rather than these Bant colors of white, blue, and green. So, it's very cool. Another card that would be fun to make a commander deck around.
Ooh. Who's this guy? Johan. As long as Johan does not attack and is untapped, attacking does not cause creatures you control to tap. So it gives everyone else vigilance, which is an interesting card. I guess it's like, I don't know what color combination that is. It's not Bant. It's Gruul plus white. More Urza's Towers, other cool stuff. Boomerang. More of the same though. We see more of the same in all of this. That's our last pack too. Okay, so I guess in review, obviously the big thing is we got fucking 3 Arcady Sabbaths, which are really metal, and I hope there's a way we can play them. I don't know how that will work, especially with Kieran's crazy card draw hand, but what 3 colors are they again? It's like white, blue, green. So we don't even really have great land destruction. So I think our sideboard would be really important if we do it. It'd be interesting to make an all flying deck too, but I guess our mudslides are in red. I don't know, we'll tech it out. I think if we have the land support, we can go for it. But you know, otherwise we're playing white. Nothing too crazy. We got some Abu Jafars, which are pretty awesome. Besides that, I mean, we could venture into banding and then break our brains, and the games will take forever and no one will watch the episode. But who knows, maybe banding is the cure to crap ton of card draw. But yeah, with that being said, I mean, let's hop into it. Let's see what we can do. You know, maybe white will save us. All right, see you guys on the other side.
All right, this is definitely our last pack. I can tell, I have a feeling. Can we get another Blood Moon or a City of Brass? I would actually really like a City of Brass. Land's Edge, what the hell is this? 3 mana, Enchant World. Any player, Enchant World, if you remember, means that if another player plays an Enchant World, the other one has to be sacrificed. Only 1 Enchant World can be on the battlefield at a time. It's 3 mana. Any player may choose and discard a card from their hand at any time. If a player discards a land, Land's Edge deals 2 damage to that target player or of that player's choice. Interesting, okay. You know what is actually kind of cool about this? It's not too big of a downside that you're taking 2 damage from your opponent's discarded lands. Like, that's fine. But this really enables Reanimator decks because you can just discard your hand whenever you want. There's no limit to how many times you can discard cards. So you can just dump the things you need in your graveyard, and it's only 3 mana. This is something to look up for, especially if we want to do like a red-black Rakdos Reanimator deck. Could be very cool. All right, and that's Chronicles. You know what? I can't complain too much. I think we finished our playset of Tormod's Crypts. We got this cool Land's Edge. We picked up a couple cool legendary cards. Picked up way too many of these Ayesha Tanakas, but we also grabbed a Blood Moon, which is super cool. And I cannot discount the fact that we got 2 Ashnod's Altars, which is super cool. I love sacrificey decks. That's going to be really fun. So I didn't see too much in blue other than finishing our Boomerang playset that I'm interested in. So maybe we go back to the mono blue Tron deck with the added addition of Library of Alexandria. Although that's tough because Library of Alexandria is colorless mana, and that could be a little rough if we're playing colorless Tron. So I'll go into the Tinkering Workshop, see what we got from Ice Age and Blue, and I'll build a deck and I'll show it to you guys in just a minute here. Wish me luck.
Okay, so we did it. We have our 3 Arcades Sabbaths. I don't know how this is going to go, because really he's probably our only win condition. Besides that, it's a lot of different stuff than I normally use. Like we put in some Abu Jafars, which I've never used before, which are basically just Death Touch 0-1s, where like if they block anything, they'll die. We have Findhorn to Elves and Lalanor Elves to ramp up to get to our Arcades Sabbath, and then we have a lot of take control of your stuff. So we have Preachers, we have Rubinia Soul Singer, we have Sea Singers, we have Witch Hunter, which is bouncing stuff back to people's hands, Control Magics, all in an effort to basically live until Arcades Sabbath comes out. Some of the other techs we do have are Time Bombs for board wipes if we really get stuck. We have Mystic Remoras to help slow down the game. We have Land Taxes to help catch back up. Brainstorm for card draw, obviously. And then we have a lot of Avoid Fates to keep our creatures alive and our counter spells. So basically the whole idea is to kind of go crazy to keep our creatures alive at all costs, because we're probably going to be getting outdrawn. So there's a lot of lower mana stuff for that, which, you know, will hopefully, basically we're not going to be playing a lot. We're going to be very reactionary to what Kieran does. You may have noticed I'm playing 3 colors. This is risky. This is very risky, although it does play into the best possible 3 colors I have, because we have the 2 tropical islands from early on. We have the tundra from early on. We also have the Akkadian stores, and then we have the, I can never pronounce this, the Civilunite Temple, just to at least ensure we have 2 mana for eventually when we can cast Arcades Sabbath, and then hopefully, you know, Kieran just can't deal with 7/7 flyer. Is this gonna work? I don't know. This is like kind of almost going back to when we played green a long time ago and there just wasn't enough card draw and we ate it. But we'll see. What else do we have? We have some regrowths, Hymn of Rebirths, so we can bring stuff back as we need it. And then as far as sideboard goes, I usually don't go over it too much, but we have a lot of land and card draw focused things. So we have Black Vices and Cursed Racks, just to, you know, Kieran is really benefiting off the Library of Alexandria, so we can sub those in pretty easily to try to like slow that down or at least tame that card. We also have Hallowed Grounds, so we can keep bouncing the Library of Alexandria back to his hand, or just other colored lands as well. We also have Crumbles for if artifacts kind of start to get out of control, 1 mana, instant speed, destroy artifacts, which is pretty great. We have Enervates, which is tapping artifacts, creatures, and lands to draw. It's similar to kind of what we were doing last game, just we're not doing it as much. And then we just have kind of some Land Hate and Ice Storm, and then Tsunami if the off chance he's playing blue, we have some tech for that. Also Hurricane if he has a lot of flying creatures, because the only flying creatures we have is Arcades. And, you know, I'll probably draw him. Well, if we can play him or not, that might be a total other story. But yeah, I don't know. This deck should be interesting. I'm a little nervous. It's definitely not what I normally like to play. It's pretty oppressive. It really depends what Kieran's going for. I know he has some cards specifically that could really shut this all down, so I'm curious to see what happens. Yeah, so I guess we'll just hop into it. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can keep staying away from Hill Giants if we lose again. We'd have to, not Hill Giants, the Tor Giants, but if we lose again, we just might have to force the issue of red and invoke the Sacred Right.
Well, everybody, it was bound to happen. Today is the first day of Filthy Casuals, where we're playing a very similar, familiar deck. Is a meta starting to develop? Who's to say? Who's to say? But blue rolled around, and I looked back at episode 1's deck, and I thought we could do better. We could do better. And so today I bring you Mono Blue Tron Part 2. The Tronaning. I don't know where that's going, but let's go through the deck quick and just talk about a few changes. First notable change, I took out the land kind of disruption package with the erosions and the phantasmal terrains. I felt like we have enough counter magic now that it was better to play the counter magic package than try to disrupt his land base. Like, counter his spells rather than use the mana, the double blue, triple blue, to try to just slow him down. So you'll see that in the deck as we go card by card. First off, we have our Aladdin's Ring, our 2 Book of Rosses this time, double Icy Manipulator this time, and our Colossuses of Sardia paired with our Leviathan and Tetravus. These are our large spells that we're trying to get with our Tron. Tron being, for those joining us, a series of 3 types of lands, Urza's Mine, Urza Power Plant, and Urza Tower, that when all 3 are on the battlefield, generate 7 colorless mana, which is a lot of mana to cast your big spells. So we went with the Aladdin's Ring again, did us wonders that one game. I like it. I think it can work. We brought in 3 Barbed Sextants. This is to mana fix us for blue because we actually had to cut down an island to get in some of the other lands. So I brought in the Barbed Sextants because they replace themselves and they filter into blue, plus their artifacts for some of our other synergies. Got our double Black Lotus, double Book of Wrath, we're not just running one, double Lyci Manipulator, Mox Jet, Soul Ring, Clay Statues, good to bog down the field. Our big boy package, we only run 6 creatures in this deck because that's the creatures we want to get to and then slam them on the battlefield and Colin can't deal with them. Double Boomerang in case he has anything problematic on the battlefield. Our single Brainstorm, amazing card. Our quadruple Counterspell package. This is new and this is kind of why I took out the Land Disruption package. We brought in 2 Force Voids, which are kind of like a Force Spike. It's 3 mana and it counters the spell unless they pay 1, but it allows you to draw a card on their next upkeep. So it's a counterspell that replaces itself, and chances are there's going to be a moment where Colin pays with all his mana, and that's when we're going to hit him with this. We have our 2 Twiddles. This is to untap our Leviathan and Colossus of Sardias. But we also brought in an Infuse, which is a 3 mana version of Twiddle basically, except it only untaps. It is 3 mana, but it draws you a card at the next upkeep. So in some ways it's better than Twiddle, in other ways it's much worse. We're going to see how it plays. I'm kind of looking forward. I brought it down from 4 to 3 as well, just because they're kind of niche in their purpose, and I don't want to get our hand stuck with a bunch of Twiddles. Double Mana Drain, best counterspell we have. Brought in 7 islands. I should have made them snow, but you know. Brought in our 2 Library of Alexanders. This is risky because this is colorless mana, and that's part of the reason why I brought the Barbed Sextants. These cards are amazing. We watched in the last episode how I was able to just completely destroy Colin when I got it in my opening hand. So we're going to bring these 2 in and hope it's not diluting our mana pool too much. Then we got our 3 mines, 3 power plants, 3 towers. Seem to be a comfortable amount for each one. Lastly, we got 2 Drain Powers to get him on his lands and steal some of his mana. 3 Portents, which I didn't realize we had 3 of. Very strong little spells that look at the top 3 cards of a library, either shuffles the deck or puts them back in any order, and then you get to draw a card at the beginning of your next upkeep. 3 Reconstructions brings back artifacts, so we can bring back a Sacrifice Black Lotus, a Sacrifice Barbed Sextant. We could bring back our Colossus if it dies. Transmute Artifact is a way that we can get from our artifacts to our Colossuses or Tetravis if we so desire. We have 2 Meek Stones in the sideboard to stop his bigger creatures. Naked Singularity was just kind of a meme. If we wanted to bring this in, maybe just to slow him down, it could really disrupt him for a turn. I doubt we'll see it, but I thought it was funny. Bring our Sea Singers, which really helped us in the game when he was playing a creature-focused deck, basically steal his creatures. And actually, now I'm realizing it's not going to work. I'm an idiot. This was because the Phantasmal Terrain was on the battlefield to turn one of his lands into an island. If he's playing blue, I guess we bring these in. This is my mistake. Give me flack in the comments. Binding Grasp is like a control magic, except that you have to pay 2 mana every turn, but it also buffs the creature and costs 1 less blue, so it's kind of cool like that. Brought in our control magic, brought in Flood if he's not playing creatures with flying, 3 Elemental Blasts to get rid of his red cards, 2 flash counters in case he's playing instant spells, and 2 remove souls in case he's playing creatures. We can bring in more counter spells if we wish. So Mono Blue Tron Part 2. I don't know if this is better or worse than the first version. I think it's better. I guess we'll find out. Wish me luck. We're gonna get 3 wins in a row. Oh boy, oh boy. This is where the fun begins. Wow. All right. Well, Colin, this is it, and I don't know, how you feeling? How you feeling?
It'll be interesting. It's not what
you brought your best deck, right? You just went and you just built the best deck out of the best cards that you possibly
could. I personally unbanned Plowshares, Ancestral Recall, and
damn it, I forgot about the personal unbannings.
Yeah.
Damn, well, I guess I'm screwed. We'll see. I'm gonna try to bring Langang a 3-win streak. That is my goal today.
Oh boy.
I think you're gonna be playing a bit of a memory game here, Colin. So.
Oh no.
Let's see how this works. But,
what have you done?
I'm gonna roll a die. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get a 6. It's not a high number.
Wow.
20.
The nat 20.
That's all your luck in one roll. I hope
the Colt's on my side. You sacrificed. I mean, what? No, you.
Alright, I'm gonna shuffle and draw. I'm guessing you're going first?
Yes, please.
Good luck, my man.
Good luck to you too, sir.
I'm quite... Well, we'll see. We'll see what I say after you decide if you're mulling.
I'll keep.
I will keep as well. I'm quite pleased with my hand.
Oh boy. I guess I'll kick us off then.
Actually, my hand isn't as good as I think.
Okay.
But yeah, go for it.
I will play a Tundra and pass turn to you.
Ooh, blue-white. Disgusting. You had to rely on the thing you hated most to
I
defeat
know,
me.
right?
Alright.
So about that ancestral recall Swords to Plowshares.
Yes, I hope that was a joke. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I'm going to play the Library of Alexandria.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
And here we go. I'm gonna tap the library, draw a card.
Yep.
And end of turn, I will have to discard. I will discard. Ooh, this is tough. I don't really want to give the game away. I'm gonna discard an. This is gonna give part of the game away. Urza's Tower.
Oh no, that's scary.
I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, going to main 1. It's a little unfortunate. I will play an Acatian Store,
Ooh.
and it comes into play tapped.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm
Then
aware
I
of this one.
will pass the turn to you.
All right. Mono white fireball.
Yep.
Untap.
Who
Upkeep,
says I'm not playing
draw.
5 colors, Kieran?
Main 1. This is a very funny. I'm gonna play Library of Alexandria. Why
Oh my
build one
God.
library when you can build 2 libraries, Colin?
Yikes. This is gonna be interesting.
Top deck of the century. Let's draw 2. Oh, actually, can I do that? Or draw a card from your library. You may use this card of drawing ability if you have exactly 7 cards in hand. Hang on. Yeah, because the modern wording is draw a card, activate this ability only if you have exactly 7 cards in hand.
Oh, okay, so it does work then.
So it would work. So
Dang, it's going fast.
yeah, so I'm gonna tap both. One in so for those at home, if this fly will get out of my face, get your hellspawn away from me, Colin. I know you sent them. I'm gonna tap the 1 library of Alexandria because I have 7 cards in hand, and with the ability on the stack to draw a card, I'm gonna tap the second one, which also checks to see if I have 7 in hand, and I do,
Okay.
and draws a card. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Cool.
And go to cleanup and discard 2 cards.
Okay.
Let's discard. Oh no, Aladdin's Ring.
Oh god, you're playing a control-y deck, hey?
There's no 2 ways around this. I'm gonna have to discard. I'll discard Counterspell.
Wow. Okay.
Pass to you.
And your end step, I'm going to brainstorm.
Ooh, that hurts. All right,
Draw 3 cards.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Interesting. And I put 2 back on the top
2
of my
back
library.
in any order. Yeah.
Move to top of library. Move to top of library. Cool. Untap. Oh, this guy will stay tapped and get a store counter.
Okay.
So untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a forest.
Ooh, the
And
plot
then-
thickens.
I'll tap said forest for Eleanor else.
Okay, I see. Did you get that legendary bat creature?
I'll pass turn to you.
Yeah, you did. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I'm gonna throw down a island. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. What am I? Oh, wait, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll do an island. I will tap 1 library to draw a card. Well, we did it. We assembled a Tron of sorts.
Oh,
I didn't do the double library. That was dumb of me. I guess I can do that anytime I want, so I guess that's not the worst. So yeah, I'll go to end step cleanup and discard. I'll discard a counterspell.
What?
I'll pass to you.
Okay. Untap, add a counter. Upkeep,
I don't know
draw.
what I'm doing anymore. This is silly.
Main 1. I will play a plains. Then I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4. And play a time bomb.
Oh, okay.
And then I will pass turn to you.
All right, so during your upkeep, you add a time counter to it, and then you pay 1 and sack it to deal X damage to each creature and player, where X is the number of time counters on it. All right. We got a clock.
Yeah.
Quite
First
a literal
clock of the game. I mean,
First clock
technically the Valinor Elves is the first clock of the game, but...
That is true. At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap the library, draw a card.
Okay.
And untap, upkeep, draw, main 1, play an Urza's Mine. Guess we'll throw down... do I care about that? Time Bomb's a little spook. I'm just gonna pass, and on cleanup I will discard a Drain Power.
Interesting.
Pass to you.
Untap. This counter will go up on my Icatian store, and then I will add a counter to the time bomb. Drain my
Alright.
upkeep. Draw a card. Go to main 1. Interesting.
Tick tock, tick tock. I have to say I do really love the time bomb art.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, it reminds me of Time Walk a bit.
No, definitely.
Wonder if it was the same artist. Amy Weber.
Amy Weber.
Amy Weber.
Amy Weber. Amy Weber.
Amy Weber. Amy Weber. She
Yeah.
likes her skeletons.
It's cool art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Big
right.
fan. Big fan.
What's the plan here?
I'm going to tap 3 lands and play a Fintorn Elves.
Ooh. Okay. Hang on. Response.
Mhm.
I will tap to draw a card with Library of Alexandria.
I'm not going to double tap.
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Ooh, I actually really like that. And then I'm going to tap 3 and cast Force Void,
Okay.
which is target unless you counter it unless you pay 1, and I draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep.
I will pay 1.
I forgot you had Alalador Elves. I'm a big dum-dum. Whatever, I still draw a card at the beginning of my next upkeep.
I'll pass to you, which kind of messes up your Libraries of Alexandria.
A little bit. Untap, upkeep, draw from that. Draw phase, draw.
I guess you
Main
could,
1.
if you want, tap the before your upkeep trigger in
I
response to your
could,
upkeep trigger.
yeah.
You could
but
tap.
Why do I really need 10 cards in hand?
That's true. You are kind of. I don't know what you're doing. You're searching for something. That's for sure.
I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm gonna play an Urza's Power Plant.
Okay. It's about to have 1,000,000 mana.
That is the goal. I'm gonna go 4 and cast a clay statue. He's a 3/1. If you recall, this is Thanos'
Yeah.
greatest masterpiece.
Wow, Thanos.
3/1, 2 mana to regenerate, and I'll pass off to you.
I will untap and add my counters for the upkeep.
What are you doing with all the mana, Colin?
Keep.
Oh,
Draw.
this is spooking
Oh my
me, man.
god, this is crazy. I'll play
Trying
another
to geyser me?
planes. Your clay statue. You know what? Kieran, I like you. I'm gonna pass the turn over to you.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's very kind of you. I feel like you have counter magic then. End of your turn, I'm gonna library.
Go for it.
Go dig in. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1, I will cast Mox Jet.
Okay. Are you trying to brain geyser me? Wait a minute.
Who's to say? Who's to say? I'm gonna play an island.
If you draw brain geyser before I do during this series, I'll be very upset.
That would be pretty funny. I don't think I opened a brain geyser, so I think you're safe. This is a weird thing.
Weird
Guess
thing.
I'm just gonna go to combat
Okay.
and swing for 3.
Yeah, I'll block with the Valinor.
Oh, interesting. Okay. In response, I will regenerate.
Okay.
Okay. Weird. I didn't expect that. Main 2, I will pass to you.
All right. Untap. During my upkeep, I will add the counters.
Okay. You have
I'll
like some
draw
proliferate cards in your deck.
Main 1. Play an island.
All right.
I think I just keep holding the line here. You're not really doing much to me, so I will pass the turn to you, sir.
Interesting. End of your turn, I'll double draw off libraries.
Cool.
As I slowly mail myself into oblivion.
Come on, brain
Untap.
geyser. Come on,
Up.
brain geyser.
Upkeep, draw, main 1. Let's throw down the Urza's Tower.
He's got it. He's got all the mana
We
in the world.
assemble Tron. But what do we do now is the question. I didn't expect to be able to draw so many cards. I'll just tap for the 7 colorless. Actually, let's go to combat.
Okay.
And I'll swing in with this clay statue.
I'll take 3.
Okay. Makes your time bomb a little more lethal to you than it does to me.
That's what you think.
I'll go main 2 and tap for 7. I will cast a barbed sextant.
Wait, what? You
For
paid
1.
7 mana for Barb
For 1.
Sexton?
Well, no, I'm 6 mana still in the mana pool. I'm
Right.
still 6 mana. in the
Count your mana. Count your mana.
I'll use the 6 mana to cast the almighty Tetravis!
Oh, he's back, hey?
He's back.
Okay, that's fun.
And with that, I'm going to pass to you.
All right.
What is your game plan, my dude?
Untap. I'm gonna untap this.
Is this just dirtle.deck?
Oh,
You're
keep.
untapping it? No, don't do that!
Draw. Main 1. I'm gonna play a plains. And I'm gonna go 2 green, 2 blue. And then I guess,
What
yeah.
cometh?
I will bust this open, get rid of all those counters.
All 5 counters.
I'll get rid of 4 of them. I'll keep 1. Can I keep 1
Okay.
actually?
You can remove as many as you want, I think.
So I go down to 1. I'm going to cast Arcady Sabbath.
What? Wait. Oh, double green, blue, blue, white. Okay. You fool! You didn't even bring counter back up! What did you think was gonna happen to your Arcady Sabbath?
I have a response.
What? Nani?
I tap 1 forest and counter a counter for Void Fate.
Gasp! That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. That actually kind of sucks a lot.
I like to picture Arcady Sabbath doing that pose the Avoid Fate person is.
Yeah, he is avoiding the fate for sure. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that happened.
All right. I will pass the turn there because I guess he can't really do anything for now. He's just chilling.
Don't. So as long as they are not attacking, untapped creatures you control get +0/+2. So he's a 7/9.
Yeah, he's a 7/9.
That's a big boy. All right. At the end of your turn, I will be doing the double library.
You don't have 7 cards?
You're right. I don't have 7 cards. Fine, be that way. Okay. Is that what you wanted me to say?
Yeah.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I will remove the 3 counters from the Tetravis. Finally, after all these years, I will finally get my Tetravites.
Oh my god. Those tokens are pretty sick, actually.
Tetravites.
Damn. He's got the squad online.
Got the squad online. Okay. And then draw. Main 1, we're going to Library of Alexandria once.
Okay.
Draw a card. Play an island.
An island.
Yeah.
There's a lot of islands there.
I will tap the other Library of Alexandria to draw a card.
Okay.
I will pay 2 blue and cast Transmute Artifact.
What is this?
So I will be sacrificing my Tetravis to search my library for an artifact card and put it into play. If the artifact that I choose has a greater cost than the one I sacrifice, then I have to pay the difference.
So do you have to... Okay, how does the ordering of this work?
Okay, let me check quick. Okay, so we just looked it up, and you choose the artifact to sacrifice after the spell is cast. So you could kill it. It technically isn't targeting Tetravis right now.
Oh, right. It's just on the stack.
It's just on the stack.
And then you'd have to blow up either your Mox Jet or your Barrage Sexton.
Or my Tetravites.
Or your Tetravites. Or I'm just going to Time Bomb now. So you're going to sacrifice Time Bomb and it's going to deal 4 damage to everything.
Oh, it's each creature, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a bit unfortunate. I guess I will...
I guess that was kind of dumb, actually. Oops. Could have done something else that might have been better.
Say consolation. You've put me in a tough spot here. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, I guess. I will pay 2 to regenerate the clay statue. And the other things will go.
Okay. And then we
Transmute
take
artifact.
4.
Oh yes, we do each take 4. And then transmute artifact resolves. I will sacrifice the clay statue. And I will search for a card. Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to draw. View my library. I will be choosing the mighty, all-powerful Colossus of Sardia.
The 9/9. Ooh.
He's a 9/9 trample. It doesn't untap during my untap phase, and I can pay 9 to untap him during my upkeep. Now he costs 5 more than my clay statue, so I will be paying 5 mana to pay the difference.
Okay.
And now we have 2 big boys looking at each other.
It's true.
I will pass to you.
All right. I will untap and add a counter to the store.
All right, Arcades, let's see what you got.
For the upkeep, I will pay his upkeep.
Yep.
And then I'll draw. Go into the main one. I'll play a forest. I will go to combat and attack for 7.
Yeah. Guess I'm taking 7.
All right. And then I will pass turn to you.
All right, let's see who can win this race now. Untap.
Base race. Base race.
Base race. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Main 1. I like that. That's quite good. I will play a Urza's Mine.
Okay.
I'll draw with Library of Alexandria. Go to combat. Swing with the Colossus for 9.
Okay. Take 9. Go down to 4.
Oh my god. What is your game plan? I feel like you're just bluffing and you don't have anything and you know you're gonna lose. I'm gonna pass to you.
Okay, untap. I'm gonna untap this guy.
Okay.
Going to the upkeep. I will.
If you pull this off, my man, there's
One,
no way
two,
though. There's no way.
3. Go to the draw. 1. Pay for the one more elves, and then I'll pass.
The audience
turn
at
to
home.
you.
Okay, that's what I thought. The audience at home can see your hand. So, but I just want to express how anxious I am at the moment. Not having that hand information. Okay, that pass is a little bit better though for my nerves. Oh, I was supposed to discard a card. I apologize. I will discard a Book of Wrath.
Book of Wrath, eh?
Yeah, and then at the end of your turn, I will library for another card.
Okay.
Ooh, that's actually really, really good. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I think this might close the game out if you don't have a response. I'm gonna pay 4 and cast Icy Manipulator.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that's game. Can't do anything about that.
Yeah, use it to tap down Arcades and then swing in for the 9.
Yeah, you got
Actually,
me.
sorry, Colossus was should have been tapped. Apologies. I do though have the ability to untap it using my infuse.
Oh, the infuse?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I could just untap it with that.
Ooh, that's a nice little combo.
Sorry. So I should have done that earlier, but
Yeah,
yeah. All right.
yeah, good game.
Good game. That was exciting.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the kind of deck you brought. I'm wondering
It'll
if
be
you got
juicy sideboard tech coming your way. Trust me. We'll see what happens when you don't get both Alexandrias in your opening hand.
Yeah. No, I didn't have both in my opening hand. I drew into the other one.
On like turn 2.
Yeah. I was like turn
It's
2.
basically both in your opening hand.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I'll see you in game 2.
See you in game 2. All right, so we didn't, I guess we changed some things. Obviously the card draw is still a huge issue. I think we would have stood a pretty decent chance if we got rid of that card draw. So I subbed in the 2 Black Vices and the Cursed Rack. They are kind of counterintuitive cards, but I only really think I need 1 to kind of shut down the library of Alexandria combo he's got going on. I put in the Crumbles because they're basically 1 mana kill spells, which would have saved me in a pinch, I suppose, against those big Colossi. They're also instant speed. It just seems like a really good card. Sure, he'll be gaining life off of it, but at the end of the day, if I can kill a 9/9 of trample for 1 mana, seems worth it. The other thing I also put in was the Ice Storm. So destroy any 1 land. This is just, to deal with the land tech that he's got going on. I think it's worth it. I did take out almost all my counter spells, and then also my Mystic Remoras and my Regrowth. I feel like because I had 3 Arcades Sabbath, I don't really need to worry about bringing him back. I just need to worry about protecting him. So I think that, the Regrowth target, can be pretty much anything else in the graveyard, but it's really just going for Arcades Sabbath at this point, or if I'd got some weird double Brain Geyser play. Yeah, the first match went better than expected. Like, we're definitely not out of it. Our ramp's insane. It definitely gets us to Arcades, and he is going to, pop up in our hand, probably. All of them popped up in our hand last game. So we'll see. I don't know if this has the gusto to take out Kieran's Mana Flood deck, but from what I saw at least, he isn't running anything that will kill me quickly, so I don't have to necessarily slow the game down as much. But yeah, also, there's other scenarios where we got Sea Singers or Control Magics or Preachers or Soul Singers that all, take control of cards as well. So really, it might not have the gusto, but I think we're pretty close to getting there. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully he doesn't get all his card draw in his opening hand again. Let's get in it.
Okay, we got game 1, and I won't lie, considering how much card advantage I had on Colin, that was too close for comfort. I think I was about 30 or so cards into my deck, and he was still in a position where it could have easily gone south. So I took out the 2 Forest Voids. I liked them in game 1, but now that he knows to expect them, I think they're less potent. Plus they're 3 mana, which is a little on the slow side. I also took out 1 of the Colossuses. The things I brought in were these 2 Sea Singers. He's playing blue, and if he's aiming to play cards like Arcades, then I can use that to my advantage because he's probably going to have an island, and Sea Singer could then take control of Arcades, which is very powerful. Or just one of his Lowlands Alwyn or whatever, you know, just to slow him down. The other thing I brought in was this Binding Grasp for similar reasons, just to take control of these big powerful cards he's probably aiming to play. I don't know what else that big mana push of his was meant to do. Arcades seemed like the only thing that really lean into that strategy. The Time Bomb was more of a delay tactic, and I didn't see any counter magic, so that's a little worrisome as well. But all in all, I mean, the deck did really well. Obviously, Libraries of Alexander busted as heck, and getting 2 of them is even more insane. But I'm pretty happy with the deck's performance, and yeah, let's see what we can do in game 2, see if we can bring home a twofer. I'll see you guys in the next game. Wish me luck.
What did you do?
Oh, I'm reveling in the misery that I'm giving my opponent.
God.
Well,
I mean, it honestly wasn't that bad. You didn't even kill Arcades.
Fair enough. But I will say, you may have banned my Demonic Tutor, but not before he gave me a little pathway to a certain library, which has been very beneficial to me.
It's very true.
So, cheers to my Demonic Tutor. You're the real MVP.
Oh man, I got some sideboard action coming.
Oh, I'm sure you
We'll
got
see.
some anti-blue something or another. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, are you going first?
Yes sir, I am.
All right, I'll pass it over to you then, and shuffle it up and draw. Let's see if I can get a 2 sweep. It's been a while. We've had a couple 3 game matches.
Yeah, you're definitely in a good position to do it because I feel like I haven't seen. I mean, I saw like almost half your deck. What am I saying? It's a lot of counterspells.
I did draw like 30 cards that game.
Yeah. You also discarded like I think like almost 6 counterspells, and you still had counterspells. So I feel like your deck is just counterspells.
Could be. I'm gonna keep, so it's all you, my man.
Well, I'm gonna keep as well. So I will start off by playing Forest, and then playing a Barb Sextant, and then passing to you.
Very cool. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I will play the ultimate island.
Okay, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is like 5 games in a row now, please. Cut me some slack.
You know what, though? I liked that play that you did so much, I think I'm going to copy it with my own Barb Sextant.
Hey man, they're pretty legit cards, actually. Turns out they're not bad.
Turns out. I'll pass to you.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. We will play a Plains, and then
Alright.
I will pass to you.
Alright, I sound like a car. I will...
I'm just drifting around these corners.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I will play an Urza's Tower.
Here we go.
I'll pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Don't you love when we're both playing slow decks?
Yeah. I mean, we're both kind of control-y.
It's true. I'll play
I actually don't know
Islands,
what your deck does. I just saw like 2 ramp creatures, an Arcady Sabbath, and a Time Bomb.
and I'll play a Finhorn Elder.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That was a pretty good draw. I'll play a Power Plant,
Okay.
and I will pass it over back to you. Okay, question. If this was modern Magic, what would Finhorn Elder be? 3 mana 1/1 still? I feel like he'd be like a 3 mana 2/2.
Yeah. Wasn't there? No, Finhorn Elves is just a copy of Valinor Elves, right?
Well, there isn't a Laluanor card which is triple green
Right.
for a 3/3, but it also taps for 3 green. So I feel like him being 1
yeah.
green, 2
Yeah.
colorless would make him honestly probably a 2/3,
Yeah, maybe.
if I had to guess.
At the very least a 2/2.
And he wouldn't even be a rare. He'd be an uncommon.
Sorry, I went to Antigua draw main phase. Have
Yeah.
not played a land. I will play a land.
You did play a land because you went first, so we have equal lands.
It's a lot of mana, hey? Nah, I'll go to combat and swing in for 1.
I guess. Sure. I guess I'll take 1.
And I'll go to second main.
Sure.
Pay 4. Play a Preacher.
Oh no.
Pass turn
Not
to you.
the preacher! No! Preacher, man! I'm sorry! I'm sorry I didn't play Angus! Do you have Angus Mackenzie? I don't think you ever opened one. Oh no, not betrayal. Not like this. Alright.
Our organization is taking a more, religious stance these days.
Right, right.
We have a few preachers now.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. End of your turn, I'm gonna crack the sextant.
Mhm.
Get a blue, and I'm gonna cast boomerang. I'm gonna bounce your preacher back to your hand.
Okay. He's back.
He's back. All right, and I will go untap, upkeep, draw a card with the sextant. It's not bad. Draw phase, main 1. It's a little awkward. I guess I'll play an island and pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Play a forest.
Okay.
I'll call your bluff. I'll play the preacher.
What bluff? Paid 1 extra mana for him. He only cost 3.
Oh, it only costs 3. My bad. Do that instead.
Ooh.
That might come in handy later.
Interesting. Yeah, it resolves.
Cool. Then we shall go to combat, and I'll poke you for 1.
Take the 1.
I'll pass turn to you.
All right.
We're winning, guys.
Barely, but yes. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I will play an Urza's Mine.
Oh boy.
Play a Mox Jet.
Oh boy. It's a lot of mana.
There's a lot of mana. This is really, really tough.
Making them think, making them sweat.
Yeah, a little bit. Little bit.
Drop the counterspell mana. Do it.
I'm just gonna pass to you.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, draw, go into my main 1,
Beat me down, preacher man.
go to combat, and I'll swing in with the Finthorn.
Swing with the preacher, you coward.
No way. He's so bad. I want you to play a big spooky creature.
That fist is meant for a beaten, Colin, alright?
Then I'll go to my second main, pay 1 planes to play Abu Jafar.
Oh,
And
okay,
then I'll
sure.
pass to you, sir.
This is a Chronicles Abu Jafar.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I guess all Abu Jafars would be Chronicle Abu Jafars.
I guess at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
I did get 2 of them in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
I
pretty
opened
cool.
2 Chronicles Abu.
Did you had any before or no?
I had 1.
Oh, shit.
And now you
So
know how
place
many
it.
are in my deck.
Now I know how many to look out for.
Yeah.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. That's kind of funny. Main 1. It's really weird.
Really wish I had a time bomb out right now. Make things a little more spooky.
Yeah, a little bit. That would be a bit spookier for sure. I will pay an island. The island costs 0. I paid for it.
Damn. How much did you pay for it?
0. This is kind of fucky, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of fucky.
What are you up to?
I don't even know what I'm up to anymore, man. I swear.
A lot of islands.
It's enough. It's enough for now.
Tap that blue mana. Tap that blue mana.
No, I don't want to. I'm too scared. Too scared to tap it. I'll pass to you.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Go to combat. Swing in with the elves.
Okay, take my 1. My elf beat.
I'll pass turn to you, sir. I'm slowly gonna win this game. Unless you building up for Alexandria again, that would suck.
Colin, do you know what he's doing?
Do I know what I'm doing?
Do you know what he's doing?
He's doing?
The elder.
Philhelm Elder? Dealing 1
Yeah,
damage a
do
turn?
you know what he's doing? No, he's the Will of Fraelis.
Oh my god.
It's the flavor text.
Yeah, I was gonna say. As soon as you said, I'm like, oh god.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Let's throw down another tower, because you can never have too much colorless mana. Whatever, let's do it for fun. I'll pay 3, and I'm gonna cast a Sea Singer. Do you remember this guy?
Yeah.
So
Wait,
if I have no islands, I have to sacrifice him. I tap him to gain control of a target creature. It's basically, I can only do it though if I have at least 1 island, and it's more or less the same ability as Preacher.
Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, sure. Cool.
Yeah, I'll pass
Cool.
to you.
Yeah. I mean, on your end step, I will tap Preacher to gain control of the Sea Singer.
Alright, fair.
Go untap. Oh, I gotta.
You don't want to untap him.
Yeah. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh my god. It's getting to the point where I mean, I don't know. I'm like kind of okay just doing this, I guess. Swing at you for 1.
Okay, take 1.
Fast turn to you.
Okay, I need to think. Stop to think.
It's gonna be a really weird interaction if you kill Preacher.
A little bit. little bit.
Let's go down the mind control game.
Yeah, right? You know what? Fuck it. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna twiddle your preacher. That sounds kind of fucky. I'm gonna twiddle your preacher. Ha! Take
untap
that!
the preacher.
Yes, I'm gonna untap your preacher.
Okay.
Does it resolve?
Yeah, so you get your
Alright,
C
when
singer back.
I get my C singer back. This is on your end step.
This is on my end step?
It's on your end step.
So then on my end step, I'll just tap preacher again to gain control of the C singer.
Okay, so you activate preacher targeting C singer?
Yeah, sure. Let's see what goes
Okay,
on.
I'll tap C singer targeting preacher.
Oh, I see what just happened. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why did I let that happen? Yeah, sure. It happened.
Okay,
Yikes.
hang on. So, C Singer's ability targets Preacher.
Yeah.
I gain control of Preacher.
Yeah.
Now, Preacher's ability targets C Singer, but I don't think it's a legal target anymore because it's no longer my opponent's creature.
Right.
So I think the ability just fizzles.
Yeah, so you get preacher.
So I get Preacher. Yeah, I get Preacher.
I didn't even think about that you could just do it in response to me doing it. I was dumb.
Yeah.
Oh well. I fucked up.
There's some magic man.
Go for it.
Alright, we're gonna go untap,
The blunder of a century. Yikes.
upkeep, draw. Dare I? I gotta play an island.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna cast the majestic, the splendorful Leviathan.
I'm going to pay a plains to tap the sextant and sack it for blue mana.
Alright.
Tap blue.
Are you
Tap
mana
the
draining it?
plains.
Please don't mana drain it.
I'm counterspelling
Thank
it.
God, thank God.
Yeah. Because I have islands.
It's true. It's true.
Cool. Unless
Oh,
you
well,
have a.
you know
sorry,
what? No, I don't have a response.
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
have a response. It's okay.
Whoa.
No response. My Leviathan is sadly countered. Oh well, I
Can't
tried.
believe you put a Leviathan in there, damn.
Guess I'll tap the Preacher and get your Elf.
Okay. All yours.
Pass to you.
So then I will untap. I will draw my upkeep because of the Barb Sextant. And then I'll draw. Go to main 1. I'll tap 1. Play an Abu Jafar.
Wait, hang on. Before you do that, before
Yeah.
you summon that leper,
Oh, wow.
he's
Rude.
literally creature leper.
Rude.
Look at his creature type.
Rude. He might be a leper. You don't have to
I
call him
think
a
he's- I
leper.
think-
You can call him by his name.
Wow,
What's
he's
up?
not even legendary. What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
know. This is before Legends, right? Arabian Nights.
I guess so. That's
Yeah.
so funny. All right, it resolves. Yeah.
Cool. And then I'll play a Black Vice and then pass turn to you.
Ooh, okay. That anti-library tech. Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1, power plant.
Mhm.
God, I wish I had fireball.
I am quite lucky you're not playing red.
Actually, Abu Jafar is really obnoxious. I'm gonna island transmute artifact.
Transmute your Mox, I guess.
Well, if it resolves.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay, I will tap the Mox Jet in response to the transmute artifact to get a black mana,
Mhm.
and I will then sacrifice it to search my library for an artifact. What do I want though is the question. I think that's probably the best choice. This isn't bad either, but it's risky. The issue is the Colossus gets fucked by Abu Jafar.
The Abus.
The Abus. I mean, you take 8 damage, but like, I think this is just better. I'm
The
gonna.
Fainthorn Elder did its job in the early game.
That's right. This also gets around your Preacher if you get it back. I'm gonna take the Aladdin's Ring.
Okay.
And pay 8. Or sorry, I'll pay. Yeah, I'll pay 8. I still have the black in the mana pool, I guess.
More damage to any target.
And then I'm going to use the black in the mana pool 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and tap the Aladdin's Ring till do 4 damage to you.
Okay. Not gonna kill Abu. Interesting.
No, pass to you.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Play on plains. It's quite awkward. That blunder really might have cost me the game. Pass to you.
Maybe untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Let's go 6 mana and play Tetravis.
Okay, go for it.
And pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1, island. I think I just go for it, right? Yeah, because I'm getting swarmed. I know the cards I need.
Oh, I didn't realize that I chose the target for Preacher.
Sorry?
That's interesting. Preacher is the opponent's choice. You gain control of a creature of their choice.
Oh,
It
so
didn't
I could have
matter.
given you. I could have given you Abu Jafar then, because you control my creature that controls my Finhorn.
Yes.
So I could have had my
Would you have given me the Abu Jafar instead of the elf?
110%.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. We're here now. That would be
Well,
like.
here we can switch them back here. At least this turn.
It's too late.
Is it too late?
It's too late. I could have played an Arcades like 4 turns ago. It's
Right.
okay. It's just,
Do you want to just have a
take it.
rematch?
Just take it. It's okay. We make mistakes. We're filthy casuals.
Yes,
I'm
this is a
just
pretty
gonna
big
brain
mistake.
geyser for 6 and hope you don't have a counterspell.
I don't have a counterspell.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw 6 cards. It would have changed so many decisions.
No,
That's
100%. I don't know what the rules are in regards to that, like from a tournament standpoint. Like if this was an actual tournament game.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Game rule violations can be attributed to one player. They usually occur publicly, and both players are expected to be mindful of what's happening in the game. It is tempting to try and fix these errors, but it's important that they be handled consistently regardless of their impact on judgment. We're getting into this, so this is this is some deep level shit.
Yeah.
If the infraction falls into one or more of the following categories, and only into those categories, perform the fix specified. Perform this fix infraction. Unless a simple backup. In most cases, the infraction. What does that mean? What is a gameplay error, failure to maintain game state? Penalty. It's a warning. It's a warning. I obviously will edit all of this to be shorter.
Yeah.
But how would you like to proceed as the aggrieved party?
Take your damn elves. We'll finish this.
Alright. Alright, Colin gave me the elf. Another mistake on his part.
Long story short. Yikes.
Long story short. I don't even remember what was happening. Oh, you
I just brain
geysered.
geysered, yeah.
Okay.
So I drew 6 cards.
Okay.
I will go to end step, then I will toss an island and a
watch you still win the game. That would be the best part.
I'll pass turn to you. I don't know, man. You got a lot going on.
It's true. I'll pay 8 and deal 4 with the Aladdin's ring.
Okay.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. It's not great. Main 1, go to combat. I'll swing in for 4 in the air.
I'll take 4.
Main phase 2. I will pay 6 mana, cast Book of Ross, pay 2 life to draw a card, and pass to you.
Okay. Untap.
Show me what you've
draw,
got.
Main. I'll play Caracas.
Oh, very cool.
And then I'll pay 4 and I'll initiate the Arcades Sabbath.
Okay, Arcades has hit the battlefield.
And then I will pass turn to you.
Okay, I will do the ring. 2, 4, 6, 8, 4.
And then untap and kill me?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's that.
Damn.
Sad Arcades.
Oh no, I feel guilty. Oh no. I took the Colin Croft team playbook because sometimes you gotta win them dirty. Now what have I become? Alright.
I mean, it was both our faults. I didn't realize.
You know, it was both our faults. We should have read a classic case of reincarnation. You know, though, to be honest, it's more my fault because I've actually played with Preacher, and I actually knew that, like, after I read it, it dawned on me that that was the case because I'd seen that effect before and knew that that's how it worked when I played Preacher back in the time I led. So that was more my fault than yours, but I don't think the Croft team's gonna be quite happy.
I was a little scuffed.
A little scuffed.
I think it would have been a much different game if Arcades hit the field. Like,
it may have been a much different game, but we would have had a game
ago.
3. We would have had a game 3, so who knows how that would have gone.
It's true. Yeah, I'll show you what I got going on.
Yeah, I'm very curious. Let me show you my deck as well. Ooh, okay. Oh, you got the racks.
I got 3 of them total Arcades.
You got 3 Arcades?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay,
That
I
was
see
the
why.
meme. Yeah.
I see why you did that. Then that makes sense. Land tax, nice. Control magic. Oh, you did get the Rubinia.
Yeah.
I got her as well. Oh, you brought the
Good
Sea
card.
Singers in. Nice, nice.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because I'm like, man, we're just gonna have this crazy chain of mind-controlled creatures.
To be
Thing.
honest, your deck can do the 3 colors. Like you have the double tropical island,
Mhm.
plus the tundra, plus the. I'm assuming you have Adakar Wastes.
Um.
You opened that, didn't you?
Did I? I don't think so.
I thought you opened that the blue and white.
Oh
pink
no, I
land.
did. I didn't put it in here though.
Oh, okay. In theory, it should be in here, but that
Yeah.
my point being, like, that makes some even more convincing
Mhm.
argument for triple colors.
No, Bant is probably the one color I can do it with.
Very
It's cool because Bant is a strong color.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, going forward. And the nice thing too is if you wanted to play this deck again, you just have to roll 3 out of the 5 colors, right?
Yeah.
To get a round 2. So I obviously rolled back mono blue Tron.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
episode 1. I rolled
Yeah.
blue on my wheel, and if it ain't
Yeah.
broke, why fix it? I took out the land stuff, the erosions, and the illusionary phantasmal terrain,
Yeah.
but I added in a bunch more counter spells. I added
Oh,
in,
you had
like,
so
the-
many counters. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't the way I wanted the 3-win streak, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
That hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. No, I mean, I still had fun. I don't know. This is like,
yeah.
This is very different from what I normally do, and still learning from it. And I think that's like the fun part for me, at least.
Yeah, for sure. And our first game was really good. I liked
Yeah,
it.
it was
tight.
close. There was definitely, you know, if I got one of my crumbles, blew up your Colossus, it would have been a little different.
Yeah, true. Well, we may never know.
Yeah.
And I think I just threw some gasoline on the Croft crew pyre.
Oof.
So we'll see how that goes for me in the future.
We'll see.
Yes. But that will be all for today's episode. Next episode, we are going to everyone's favorite Magic the Gathering set, Homelands. So that should be fun. You thought Forgotten Kingdoms or whatever the fuck that set was called.
Forgotten Realms, right?
No, Fallen Empires. That's
Fallen
what I meant to
Empires.
say.
Oh my
Fallen
god.
Empires or The Dark was bad. Oh man, oh boy, oh boy.
I still like the
Homelands-
dark. I like the dark. I like my Howling card that I
Yeah.
might never play.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I feel like Homelands will probably show us back into familiar deck territory that we've been seeing before. So we'll see. I think a meta is healthy. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And hey, I mean, who knows? Now you've seen this deck twice. Maybe prepare for it a bit in the sideboard if you think I'm going to do it again.
I mean,
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, who knows? I don't know if you play it back to back, but maybe I'm wrong.
If I rolled blue again, I might. If I roll blue, I might. But yeah, Chronicles is past us. Homelands is in front of us. We'll see if Colin can break the win streak. I have a feeling he will be able to. But
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
oh, is the team?
I'll make sure to read my cards next time.
I'll be sure to read your cards next time. But as always, we at Filthy Casuals are tipping our cards sideways, and we hope that you'll continue to tip alongside us. And here's a tip. Remember, it's just a game, even when your friend blatantly cheats and steals the wrong creature that he's supposed to.
It's about the fun. It's about the fun.
It's about the fun. It's about the fun. And we Filthy Casuals are continuing to have fun across the multiverse, going from plane to plane. Today is Dominaria. Tomorrow, what new horizons will Homelands bring? I don't actually know what plane Homelands is in. I'll have to look that up. But
We'll find out.
we'll find out next episode, and we'll see you guys on the other side. Ciao for now. Jeez. Well, you know, every series needs a controversy. So
Oh my god. Ooh.
we'll stir up the comment section.
Oh,
like
definitely,
hitting a
yeah.
wasp nest.
Yeah.